How are you, Zimbabwe? My name is Moses Tofa from the Agenda for Dialogue and Depolarization. I want to share with you the 15 fundamental values which I believe Zimbabwe must be built on. It is vitally important for all Zimbabweans to converge on these fundamental values despite their political differences. Today, I am going to talk about fundamental value number 1, which says that, and I quote, "The values and aspirations of the liberation struggle are our collective conscience and compass. They must never be violated." Close quote. Zimbabwe gained independence in 1980 following a long, heroic, and grisly liberation struggle. Many Zimbabweans were gruesomely killed or maimed, and lives were shattered. Indeed, a painful price was paid by the gallant freedom fighters to liberate Zimbabwe from the diabolical chains of colonialism. However, it is tragic that today Zimbabwe is worlds away from the values and aspirations that undergirded the liberation struggle. It is now difficult for many Zimbabweans, especially the youth, to appreciate the liberation struggle. It is disheartening to hear some of them stating that the independence struggle was fought in futility, that national independence is not worth celebrating, and that the colonial regime was better than the post-colonial regime. They say these things because they see a startlingly oxymoronic sight when they juxtapose the values and aspirations of the liberation struggle with the vile corruption, the uttermost poverty, the derelict infrastructure, the collapsed economy, the iniquitous inequalities, the repression of democratic freedoms, and the arrogance and entitlement by the very comrades who fought valiantly to liberate Zimbabwe from colonialism. It is therefore important for us as Zimbabweans to make sure that the values and aspirations of the liberation struggle are eternally engraved in our hearts and deeds. They must be our collective conscience and compass, whose role is to show us where we are coming from and where we are going as a nation. Thank you, Zimbabwe. Together we will build our beloved nation. Songa mbele.